Welcome. It's Christmas time again, and what we're about to do, though, could actually be read or enjoyed any time of the year. But I want to read for you one of my children's books. And it's become a part of the Christmas tradition, though we don't really know exactly when it happened. And it's called The Visit of the Magi. But because it's become a part of the Christmas tradition, we wanted to include it on our YouTube channel and let you enjoy it and have your children watch it. And you can enjoy it as you watch it through the Christmas season, but any time of the year. We also have a couple others already on our channel, the Nativity story and Noah's flood. And if you want to get your own copy, just watch at the end of the story and I'll show you how you could do that. But enjoy them as well. Let me read for you The Visit of the Magi. It was a cold, dark night when Jesus was born, not fit for man nor beast. But something else happened in the sky that night that was seen in a land to the east. The shepherds had seen angels and heard the good news, but others saw the sign in the sky. Those wise men were watching for a signal from God. So when that star showed up, they knew why. It meant a new king was born that night, and these magi wanted to see him real bad. But they didn't know where the baby was born, and that made the wise men so sad. They all talked it over and decided to go. It wasn't a trip they could make in a day, or even a week, or a month, or a year, but they decided to go anyway. They packed up some clothes and some food and some drink, and they got some more people to go. One asked, "Where will we find this new king?" And another said, "We don't really know." Some said, "It's a long trip. We'll get lost. It's too far." But one of the wise men responded to them, "Don't worry, we'll follow his star." He pointed to the sky, and they all saw the light. One said, "If that's from God, then prove it." He pointed again, and they looked at the star, and God, well, he started to move it. So they mounted their camels and donkeys and carts, and they followed as the star led the way. It was bright at night, such a beautiful sight, but it was even there during the day. They traveled a very, very, very long time, over hills and deserts of sand, till finally the star led them right to a town, Jerusalem, in God's promised land. They still didn't know where to find the young child. To search would be such a great task. But one of the wise men got an idea. He said, "I know just who to ask." They went to King Herod to ask his advice. They figured as king he would know. They told him about the star they had seen and asked the king where they should go. King Herod didn't know, said, "I don't have a clue." So he called his advisors and said, "I'll bet they do." They told him the prophets had said long ago just where the new king could be found. The city of David, or as you well know, a place we call Bethlehem town. The king told the wise men to go find the child, and then he said, "Here's what you do. Report back to me and tell me the place so I can go worship him too." They didn't know then, but they found it out later, not to take King Herod's advice. You see, he wanted to kill the young child. King Herod was not very nice. The wise men left town so happy that day, so happy they started to sing. "We're going to see the Christ child," they said. "We're going to worship the King." They knew the way to Bethlehem now, but the star reappeared just in case. It led them through all the streets of the town, then stopped at just the right place. They went in the house and found Joseph and Mary. Then they bowed down before the new king. "Here's some gold and incense and myrrh for the child. Just some gifts we wanted to bring." That night while they slept, God gave them all dreams. He said, "Don't go to Herod. He's not what he seems. The child is in danger. Go now. Don't delay. But when you go home, go some other way." The wise men went home with a story to tell. They found Jesus that day, don't you see? And even today, all who find him as well will be wise men, just like you and me. If you'd like to get your own copy, you can get one by just going to the website that is listed here. It's a book website. And you can get one of the nativity, which was called "Twas the Night Jesus Was Born," or Noah and the Great Flood, that great story of the Bible, or this visit of the Magi, or get a set of them. They make great gifts, especially at this time of year, Christmas time. But I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to stay pretty close to the Bible, but make it rhyme for the kids. So enjoy as many times as you like. We're going to leave it on there, maybe from now on, and have a very Merry Christmas.